Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode's is a pre-fight show for UFC Fight Night. Zabit Magomedsharipov versus Calvin Kattar, and this is a featherweight clash. You got two top 15 featherweights going down in the main event in Moscow, Russia. It's going to be a good card for the fans. This is a pre-fight rundown of the main card with predictions, so let's get started. So in the main event we have featherweight Zabit Magomedsharipov versus Calvin Kattar. And yeah, I'm going to go with Zabit. I think he wins 2 rounds out of this fight. I think Kattar might be able to squeeze out a round, stuff some takedowns, maybe even get a takedown of his own. I think Zabit, his relentless pace will get him the win by unanimous decision, 29-28. Then in the heavyweight division and the co-main event we have Greg Hardy versus Alexander Volkov. You know what? Oh man, it's hard to pick against Volkov. So I kind of went back and forth on this one, but I think Alexander Volkov used height and reach and his speed to avoid the heavy shots of Greg Hardy, and I think he actually knocks out Greg Hardy here. I think Greg Hardy may suffer the first knockout loss of his career in this fight, and I think it'll be late in the first round even. I think Volkov will feed off the crowd and get a big victory. Then in the welterweight division we have Zlem Ahmedov Imadev, I believe I said that right, versus Danny Roberts. So anyways, on this one I'm going to go with Zlem. I think it's going to be a good fight though. Danny Roberts will put up a fight, but I think Zlem will still get the takedowns and win by unanimous decision. Then in the light heavyweight division we have Kattar for Ibragimov versus Ed Herman, Ed Short Fuse Herman. I think Ed Herman is a great, tough, durable veteran, but I gotta go with Kattar on here. I think he gets it done by unanimous decision on this one due to strikes with outpoints him on strikes. Then in the welterweight division we have Ramazan Emeev versus Anthony Rocco Martin, and I'm going to go with Anthony Rocco Martin on here. I think his past experience will play dividends here, and I think he'll get decision win here. I got a lot of decision. I know I sound like a broken record, but I think there's going to be a lot of decision victories on this card. I hope I'm wrong, but I think Anthony Rocco Martin squeaks out a win, 29-28, I'll even say split decision on this one. Just it being in Russia, Anthony Martin's not exactly in home field. But I think if it wasn't, then he might be seen as winning by unanimous decision. Depends on how good or bad the judges in Moscow are. Then in the light heavyweight division, we have Shamil Gamzatov versus Kidson Abreu, and I'm going to go with Abreu on here. I think gets it done, second round submission. So there you have it. There is my picks for the UFC Fight Night Moscow main card. And definitely check out the prelims on ESPN Plus. Jessica Rose Clark, Roosevelt Roberts prelim fights are definitely ones to check out. Penny Kinzide versus Jess Rose Clark, that's going to be a barn burner. Then Alexander Yakovlev versus Roosevelt Roberts, again, another barn burner. So there you have it. There's my predictions on this main card. Stay tuned in the coming days for my follow-up episodes on this card and other MMA news. And as always, until then, see ya.